Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cydanni and I love to do Zone 7B gardening, healthy cooking, and juicing. So if you like that type of content, please subscribe. So today I am potting up these beautiful ceramic pots that I have right here. This one has mint in there that I have to unpot and transplant somewhere else, and then I'm also going to clean off my step area of my front door. So I'm using these beautiful babies here. These are petunias, literally my favorite flower to grow in the summer because they just grow so well and they do not need a lot of attention at all. Just some watering, maybe even a little bit of fertilizer. I got the kind that spreads because I really want it to be nice and full in my pot. So it's called the spreading petunia, and they usually kind of spread, and sometimes they also even drop over the pot a little bit. I love something like with a cascading effect. I love anything with like a cascading effect. However, if it doesn't really droop like I want it to droop, I have some potato vines right here, and you can use potato slips as well. I have some, however, these, they kind of droop a little bit more slowly. The potato vines are going to just kind of take over the pot. So I bought these instead of using just some potato slips that I have. Got about 4 of those and got some more over here. So yeah, that's my setup. Now I'm going to remove the mint from this pot. I bought these ceramic pots at a yard sale for $20 a piece. And I'm so excited because I've been eyeing some beautiful pots like this for a while, but they're usually about $75 in the stores. So $20 a piece is a great bargain. And it came with some mint. So what a win. I could repot this in my backyard. And then also the pots came with soil. So this is a blessing all around. So I placed the old soil back in the pot, and now I'm just showing you that I put a planter, those plastic planters on the bottom. That way I can save on the amount of soil that I have to use. So you can do this with rocks, pebbles. You can also put some straw down there or even some huge like wood chips. However, I just use the plastic planters, and I put about 4 on the bottom because the flowers that I'm planting, they do not need that much soil. So that way I'm saving money on soil as well. Now I'm adding fresh soil to the planter. I use Miracle-Gro when I'm usually doing flowers or anything that I'm not going to be growing to eat. And then I'm also adding some cow manure, which provides some great nutrients. Also organic matter, which helps with flowering and just producing that longevity of the flowers as well. So this is the fun part, organizing and rearranging my flowers. Have fun at this part. Whenever you're potting flowers up, enjoy. Work with the different colors, work with how you want your flowers to cascade over your pots. Make sure you don't overcrowd your pots as well. And if your soil is root bounded, or your roots are root bounded in the soil, I should say, loosen it up by squeezing them gently, and do not overcrowd your pot as well, because remember, these flowers are going to grow and start taking over your pot. So now I'm just showing you the fertilizer I'm using. This is a great fertilizer, 0-10-10. The 0 is really great because it doesn't have a lot of nitrogen at all. That way it doesn't produce too many of the foliage, but more of the actual blossoms of the plant. So right now I'm doing a quick cleanup and some quick tips about petunias. So when you're doing petunias, you want to make sure that you're growing them in full sun and that you kind of pinch off any of the dead flowers. And to promote more of a bushier flower, prune the flowers. But if you want flowers that are more leggy and drooping over, you don't have to prune them as much. And then fertilize it about every 2 weeks or so. So I would love to hear from you guys. What kind of flowers are you growing this year? Are you putting them directly in the ground or are you using planters? Please comment below. So this is the last look of how everything looks with the front door. And what I'm gonna do is go back with a pressure washer and get more of those dark little spots that you see there in the center. However, these are how my planters look. They look so beautiful and they match the doormat so perfectly. Now they kind of look sleepy, but I give it just a little bit of time. They're gonna just bloom and blossom, and I'm gonna give you an update when that happens. All right, y'all, if you like this type of content, please subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.